Hey guys, it's Kip from Famous by Friday Pickleball. Got a brand new paddle to review, the new Rokne Republic 2.16. Rokne's had some really cool paddles that I've liked a lot in the past, so I'm excited to try this one out. It does have some newer technology and maybe some older technology. Start with the core. This is what Rokne calls a posi core construction. It's a 16 millimeter polypropylene core with a structured cell technology. We've kind of seen polypropylene cores for a long time. This may be a little bit different. Their website's a little vague on that, but and even if I tried to contact them, they've been a little vague on what the core is. I suspect it's just a polypropylene honeycomb core, but it may be a smaller cell technology. You can almost see the cells through it. The face is made up of a Mitsubishi unidirectional carbon face. It does have kind of a textured feel to it, but as you can probably see, it's kind of shiny. Kind of worried that it's not going to grab and spin very well. This paddle is not thermoformed. Does not have foam around the perimeter. It is not unibody. So it's kind of older technology mixed with maybe a little bit different. This paddle is 16¼ inches long, 7½ inches wide. It's got a 5½ inch long grip with a 4¼ inch circumference. It's 8 ounces. I really have no idea what to expect from this paddle, but I'm willing to try it because Rokne's had some really good paddles in the past. I'm kind of anxious to see what this Mitsubishi carbon face is going to do. It feels nice right out of the box. It feels kind of weighted almost as though they did inject foam. So it does kind of feel a little nice out there. I have no idea what to expect. I'm just kind of going on what Rokne's done in the past, and they've had some really cool paddles. So headed out to the court right now. Hope you're going to be there. We'll try this out. The new Rokne Republic 2.16. All right, guys, I'll be back. What's wrong with it? You're a good company. You're really nice. Oh, I got it. Everybody's younger than me. Act like a child. Seed ball. Sneak over. Hey guys, back. Just spent the last few weeks getting to know the new Rokne Republic 2.16. I've loved a lot of Rokne paddles in the past. I think I had higher hopes for this than maybe I should have, although it does do some things well. It is accurate. It lacks a little consistency, but it is accurate. You do have control with it. It's just not perfect. Part of that goes to kind of a smaller sweet spot I discussed in the opener, I believe, that is not thermoformed. It does not have foam around the perimeter. It is not unibody. It just really, if you kind of get out of the sweet spot area, and we kind of discovered that before thermoforming, if you get out of that sweet spot area, it just doesn't perform very well. So it does lack a little consistency. But if you stay within a certain area here, in that sweet spot, and it's not necessarily a small sweet spot, but as long as you stay in that area, it does perform pretty well. You've got control. You've got actually just lacks a little consistency. It's got average power. Not low power, but not high power, just average. Not a big deal. Once again, if you can go lower power as long as you go higher accuracy. This kind of has average both. So far, it doesn't really have anything tremendous. It does spin very well. It has a nice long dwell time. This Mitsubishi carbon surface does pretty well. It grabs a hold of the ball, and you do have nice spin with it. The spin is there. It does have nice feedback and feel. You know exactly where that ball comes off of. It's got a nice soft yet solid feel, so you know kind of what your results are going to be and the performance of your shot and the adequacy of your shot. It has very nice dwell time, like I said, very soft. The ball stays on here quite a while. It's got pretty easy depth, although you do have to kind of force it back there a little bit. The ball doesn't just spring off of here. Like I said, the power is just kind of average. It's not a bad paddle. It just doesn't do anything really well. And honestly, I really love Rokne paddles. This one just, it kind of lacks a little bit in some areas, like I said, the consistency. And I think that's part of just because it's older technology. We've all gotten used to maybe the Gen 2 thermoform paddles where you just got a little more performance and maybe a little more forgiveness because you can, they have a larger sweet spot. You can kind of hit them anywhere and you know where the ball's going to go. The other thing that's kind of a drawback to this paddle, this is 209 US. That's a lot for this paddle, being kind of older technology. But I love this company. I love what they've tried here. I'm excited of what's going to come out next from Rokne. They've had good paddles in the past. It's not the end of the world that this is not a great paddle. I know this company's going to have some more good paddles. Is this playable? Sure, you can play with it. It's not the end of the world. There's nothing it really excels at that you think, man, I've got to get this paddle back out and head out there to the court. It just does everything kind of well, kind of average, if you will. So, all right, guys. Let me know if you tried this paddle. I love Rokne paddles. I don't want to diss on them at all. I really like their paddles. Let me know if you tried the Republic and what you think of it. All right, please hit like, please hit subscribe. I'll be back with more content very soon. All right, guys, thanks.